I don't think anyone envies me sitting next to the Christmas Queen in this Christmas competition.
That's tough.
So I want to say to you and to the audience,
She's trying to lower the expectations.
I'm lowering your expectations for me in this moment.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah,
that's great, because when you come out ahead, you'll seem that much more humble and capable.
Yeah, great. Good.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Christmas Couch. My name is Tanner, and I am your Christmas Couch host. And today we are blessed to have Pastor Annette and Pastor Allee with us on the hottest of seats, the Christmases of couches. Here we are. Welcome to the Christmas Couch, you guys.
Thank you.
I first, off the bat, Annette, have to know what are your thoughts on our Christmas creation that we have here below you?
This is very special.
Yep.
Very, very reddish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we realized we did some measuring, and this will fit in your office the rest of the year if you needed to like really incorporate.
Nice.
Reminder of Christmas.
You know how I love Christmas, but I'll have to give that some thought.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So as we find ourselves here at the end of Advent, right before Christmas begins, we thought, let's take one more break and have a little bit of Christmas fun.
Okay.
And we have a game. We have a little trivia. So it's half game, half intense competition. So, Allee, if you'll reach right. Also be aware you're very close to each other here on the Christmas Couch. It could be tempting, but we're all accountable here with cameras watching and the Lord above us here on the stage of the worship center. So let's just be aware that our papers, our whiteboards are our own. Your first question: how do you say Merry Christmas in Hawaiian?
I don't want to spell it.
Well, spelling for this one is
I have
a
no
tiebreaker.
idea.
Is a tiebreaker for if one of you is closer than the other, but you get the same general answer as Annette looks directly at Allee's whiteboard.
But I have no idea how to. I know the song.
Yeah. It's bad. I apologize to Native Hawaiians everywhere.
I'm not even going to try because I did see that she started with M-E-L.
It is Melakalikimaka.
Melakalikimaka.
Yes. Is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the best-selling Christmas song of all time?
Oh, I think I know the answer.
Yeah. Are you ready to reveal?
Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't get it.
Let's turn around. Let's reveal. White Christmas. All I Want for Christmas Is You. It is White Christmas. Is the number one selling Mr. Bing Crosby and his good work.
How is that possible if so many of us just listen to this song over and over and over?
Because this has been around for so long.
Bing's got a lot of years on
Right,
that.
that's all it
true.
is.
Okay.
That's
Maybe
this
one day
probably
Mariah
gets
can
as
get
much
there.
play now, but it have to. Yeah, it's the year.
What is the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time?
Do you think White Christmas is the highest grossing?
An interesting approach to trivia competitions
Oh.
we have here. Where we just discuss.
See, it's because
discuss
we're
the
a
question.
team.
Right, we
We're
do
used to
work really
functioning
well.
as
Can't break up this dynamic, do we? Reveal. Ooh. Those are both very good. The actual answer is Home Alone.
I
know.
love Home Alone.
Which
I
we
should have
forget,
known
but is like
this.
so firmly a Christmas movie. There's a Christmas tree in every
Oh,
shop.
I watch it multiple times every year at home. It is one of my favorites.
How many total gifts were given in the 12 Days of Christmas song?
Oh no.
And this one will be closest to the correct answer. And we are doing math now. We are breaking down the math. This is the good content people come here for. Two pastors doing math on camera.
This is gonna take a long time.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, we both did
Both
it.
came to the same one. But that is
not right.
incorrect because each day he gave all the other gifts. Or I say he, I don't know, these are gendered, but they gave all of the other gifts. I know, that's where the math gets really, really difficult.
Is that really what happened?
I don't
In
think
the
so.
song?
I'm doubting.
The actual number is 364.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So,
we would have had to do a lot more.
It's,
than that.
it's a much, that's why like just kind
And
of
that
pick
would
a
have been
number
too much.
out of the
yeah.
air.
At least our congregation now knows that we can add.
Yes.
Simple addition.
Yes.
We got it.
Final question, might be a tiebreaker. I haven't kept very good math, but we'll call it a tiebreaker.
Okay.
That sounds good.
For all of the Christmas couch marbles, how many wise men does the Bible say visited Jesus?
Don't cheat.
I'm not cheating. Although I think I know what you wrote. There are 3 gifts. And that's why we think there are 3. Okay.
Reveal. Ooh. We don't, and 2 is the backup? 2 is the
Yeah,
backup? We don't know, but also maybe it's just 2.
I know it wasn't 3. It's just a guess.
Maybe it's just 2. It doesn't say, which I think we have to give credit to Annette
Okay,
for
yeah.
her firm
Yes, I
answer.
was right. Oh, I
Yeah.
even put an exclamation point. I didn't realize it.
Well, thus ends the
right.
Christmas trivia
Wow,
portion
that
of the
was so
Christmas
fun.
Couch.
Thank you.
And congratulations, Annette. I have no prizes for you. So as we said earlier, we find ourselves at the end of the Advent season. This week in worship, we talked about faith. We lit the candle of faith on the Advent wreath. And I'd love to hear from you guys. How has faith been a part of your Advent season? How has it impacted your journey that we're all taking together to decluttering Christmas? How has faith been a tool for you?
The honest truth is faith is what makes Christmas Christmas. And when I say faith, I'm speaking of faith both as a noun and as a verb. So it is the faith, which is the belief that Jesus is God in the flesh, that God chose in Christ to come and inhabit our world. The more I lean into and trust and put my heart, embrace the reality of who Christ is, the more that impacts my life and changes the way I see life and experience life, the way I live in relationship with other people and with God.
But then too, it's the antidote for me, faith is, for the clutter and the crazy and the expectation and the pressure I put on myself for the perfect Christmas, right? So the faith is, like you said, both a noun that sort of holds the center, but it's also a verb. And so that clarifying process of returning to, okay, this really is about Jesus coming and the love that God expresses in Jesus coming to earth, kind of fixes my heart and my mind on what's really important.
And faith starts off, Paul talks about in Romans that faith is a gift. It's a gift of grace. And so for all of us, I think faith starts off maybe small and tentative, like, I don't have all the answers. I don't understand this completely, right? The mystery of the incarnation of God becoming flesh. I mean, like,
Faith kind of gets us through that time.
Yeah. How can you really understand it? But you say, I'm going to embrace this, even though I don't understand it fully. And then the more you lean into that embracing and that trust, the more you come to understand. It's that whole believing is seeing thing.
As we find ourselves, as our viewers find themselves in the last days before Christmas, do either of you or both of you have any advice, that last minute Christmas frenzy, a way to kind of de-escalate that and find ourselves with some calm, with some peace here in the final days of Advent?
One of my favorite phrases, and I've used it for sermon titles multiple times, is, the message is in the mess. And the reality is, if you think about the manger, it was not a clean, tidy place, right? And nothing about the Christmas story is neat and tidy. It was messy, right? And smelly and all,
Started with a government project.
Yeah, right.
Ended with a barnyard birth.
And yet Jesus, God incarnate, love incarnate in flesh and blood, is there in the middle of the mess. That, to me, is the most powerful message about Christmas. So right in the middle of whatever your mess is, God shows up, with this love and with this grace. We don't have. We're never going to get rid of all the clutter, right? But to be able to see through the clutter, I think that's the perfect way to put it, to the real heart and the meaning.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for your time today, for walking us through Advent, and for the messages that we've been hearing every week in worship. Thanks. And as we say at the end of every time on the Christmas couch, Merry Christmas, Pastor Annette. Merry Christmas, Allie.
Merry Christmas, Tanner.
Thank you.